Conversaciones laborales en inglés.
Good morning, everyone. I hope you all had a good weekend. Let's get started with today's meeting. Our main goal is to finalize the plan for the upcoming project. Does everyone have a copy of the proposal?
Good morning, Sarah. Yes, I've reviewed the proposal. I think it's a good starting point, but we might need to adjust the timeline a bit. The tasks are well distributed, but I'm concerned that the deadlines might be too tight for the design team.
I agree with David. The design team has a lot on their plate right now, and if we want to ensure high quality, we might need to push the deadline by at least 1 week. I also noticed that the marketing section is missing some key details.
That's a good point, Ryan. We can discuss the timeline adjustment shortly. For now, let's address the missing details in the marketing section. Ryan, can you elaborate on what's missing?
Sure, the proposal mentions launching a social media campaign, but it doesn't specify which platforms we'll focus on or the type of content we'll create. It would be helpful to include a content strategy and a budget estimate for paid advertisements.
That's a valid concern. We should also consider how to measure the campaign's success. Metrics like engagement rate, click-through rate, and conversion rate would be useful.
Excellent suggestions. Let's assign someone to refine the marketing section. Ryan, since you brought this up, would you like to take the lead? You can work with Amy from the marketing department to finalize the details.
I'd be happy to. I'll schedule a meeting with Amy later today.
Great. Now let's circle back to the timeline. David, you mentioned the design team might need more time. Can you provide an estimate of how much additional time they'll require?
After discussing with the team last week, we believe an extra week should be sufficient. This will give us time to finalize the designs and incorporate feedback without rushing.
That sounds reasonable. Let's update the timeline to reflect this adjustment. Does anyone foresee any issues with this new schedule?
No, it seems manageable from my perspective.
Same here.
Perfect. Lastly, let's talk about roles and responsibilities. I've outlined them in the proposal, but I'd like to confirm if everyone is clear on their tasks. If you have any doubts or suggestions, now is the time to speak up.
Everything looks clear to me. I'll focus on the marketing strategy as we discussed.
I'm good with the design tasks assigned to my team. I'll ensure we stay on track with the revised timeline.
Excellent. If there's nothing else, I'll update the proposal based on today's discussion and share the revised version by the end of the day. Thank you, everyone, for your input. Let's make this project a success.
Thank you, Sarah. Let's do it.
Thanks, Sarah. Have a great day, everyone.
Suscríbete para más vídeos y no olviden dejar tu like para que más personas vean nuestro contenido.